Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kate with Beautiful Light Home, and I am a Waldorf homeschooling mom to two kiddos. My oldest, my son, he's currently 6, but by the time we'll start first grade in the fall, he'll be 7. And in a traditional Waldorf school, real academics don't begin until the age of 7. So this will be our first year of real academics, which is super exciting. So at the time of filming this is March. So I have a good clear 5 or 6 months until we'll really start those academics. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up or explain a little bit about why I decided that I'm going to be creating my own Waldorf homeschool curriculum for my kiddos. So I don't think that you have to create your own curriculum. There are some really beautiful Waldorf curriculums that are available already out there. A few of them, just to mention, these are the ones that I looked at. I looked at Live Education. I heard it's pretty rigorous and potentially demanding, but it's what I've heard, it's like the closest to like the curriculum from a Waldorf school as possible. So that intrigued me. There's also Christophorus that I was looking into, and the woman who wrote that curriculum has her Waldorf teacher certificate, and she was trained in Waldorf education, but she homeschooled her children. So it's that beauty of taking the Waldorf education and making it accessible in your home. So that was another really great curriculum. There's also Waldorf Essentials, and I felt like that was a really strong curriculum as well. And a lot of them have like coaching sessions, and some of them you can buy individual blocks. So they're all great to look into. And I was intrigued by all of them for different reasons. But as I looked into each of them for myself, I realized there was going to be work on my end no matter what. Obviously, because we're homeschooling, it's not, I think no matter what you do, there's never going to be just something clear, open and go. We're always going to have to put in some of our own work. But I felt like there was going to be supplemental things I was going to have to create anyway. So for that, it was like, oh, well, it piqued my interest to start creating my own curriculum with this. So that was the first reason why I figured let's start down that path. The second reason I really decided to dive into creating my own curriculum is because I love writing curriculum. I personally have a past in writing curriculum. Before kids, I was a director of learning and development in corporate America, and I had to create my own curriculum for onboarding and different things like that. And I loved the thought process behind creating curriculum for that. I also was adjunct English professor at a college, and I also had to create my own curriculum for that, and I loved it. So those two were vastly different from each other, and they're vastly different than writing a homeschool curriculum, especially in Waldorf education. But a lot of the processes can be the same with it. So I don't say that to mean that you have to have a background in curriculum planning in order to plan curriculum. I don't think that at all. I think you just have to have an interest in it. And truthfully, I do. I love planning curriculum. So, and I also know for myself along those lines that I know that if I have created, and this is me personally, if I have created the curriculum and it's part of my heart and my soul, I have a much more effective deliverance of it to my children. I really deliver it a lot more authentically to myself. I believe in it. I'm more passionate about it. And so it creates a really beautiful learning experience for both me and my kiddos. Because having done curriculum planning before, I've noticed the difference between when I planned something and when I didn't. So knowing that I really have to put my heart and soul into it in order for it to be the most effective, that was my second reason why I really wanted to plan my own curriculum. And then my third reason for me was You know, I've been really researching Waldorf education now for over 3 years. And I've tinkered with the idea of, do I go get my Waldorf teacher certificate and do the whole training? But this isn't the season of my life for that, and I'm okay with that. I don't know if I ever will do that, but I just know that if I did go down that path and I wanted to make that as authentic as possible, that it's mostly expected for Waldorf teachers to create their own curriculum based off of looking at the students in front of them and what they need. So again, making this the most authentic for me personally, I wanted to go down that path. So for those 3 reasons, I've decided I'm going to be creating my own curriculum for at least this school year coming up, and we'll see from there. It doesn't mean I won't necessarily use other sources for supplementing different blocks and all, but I just want to take you down my creative path, what's inside my brain as I'm planning out our curriculum coming up next year. So I just wanted to pop on here and give that little explanation. Again, I don't think it's necessary that you create your own curriculum, but it's just what was really speaking to my heart at this time. So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And you can also find me on Instagram at Beautiful Light Home. And look in the next couple weeks for more videos as I start down this path of creating our curriculum. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.